We've gathered the wheat. Let's take it to the mill and grind it into flour. Help to grind the wheat into flour. Tap the mill. Well done. We have ground a big bag of flour.
The little red hen came back with a sack full of fine flour. The cat, the pig, and the duck came to see.
The flour is ready. Can someone make the bread dough?
Asked the hen.
I have no idea how to make bread,
Said the duck.
I don't want to.
Said the cat, yawning loudly.
I'm scared that I'll mess it up. You do it.
Said the pig.
I will do it myself then.
Said the red hen. She made the dough and patted it into the shape of a loaf. The bread was ready to be baked.
Now who is going to bake the bread?
The hen called out expectantly. The cat looked up and said,
No, not me. That's too much work. I'm afraid to go too near the oven.
Said the duck nervously.
I'm afraid I'd burn it.
Said the pig.
Is that so? Let me bake it myself then.
Said the hen. Soon the smell of freshly baked bread filled up the kitchen. The bread was baked a perfect golden brown. The crust was crispy and very tempting. The hen took it out and placed it on the kitchen table. The cat, the duck, and the pig came in, sniffing the air. It smelled divine. They looked at the bread longingly.
Who wants to eat this loaf of bread?
Asked the hen.
Oh, I'm really sorry I couldn't help you all along, but this is something that I can easily do.
Said the cat.
I'd be glad to eat it up.
Said the pig.
I love bread. I love bread.
Quacked the duck in excitement. They crowded around the bread, eager to taste it. But the hen took the loaf and shook her head.
I'm sorry, friends,
She said.
You didn't have time to help me sow it, water it, weed it, reap it, grind it or make the bread. It's only fair that you don't get any share in this.
The hen called out to her little chicks and fed them the bread. The cat, the duck, and the pig felt really bad.
Listen, my friends, are you willing to help me next time?
The hen asked.
Let us all work together to bake another loaf of bread and then share it.
Hooray, let's do that.
Chorused the three friends.
You're not only hard-working, you're very kind too.
Now it's time to bake a delicious loaf of bread. Does someone want to help me?
I'm afraid I'd burn it. I'm afraid to go too near the oven. No, not me. That's too much work.
I will do it myself then. Let's knead the dough first. We'll add some flour to make the bread. Let's pour some milk in it. It will make our bread sweet. Now we add some yeast to make our bread rise. This is flour. This is milk. These are baking cups. These are baking cups. This is flour. This is milk. Now let's beat our dough. We've made some fine dough. Let's put it into a baking cup. Excellent choice. It's going to be a beautiful loaf of bread. let's put it into the stove. Be careful, the stove is hot. Use the baking paddle. Smells delicious. Our bread is ready. Time to take it out. Be careful, it is hot. What a wonderful bread loaf we've baked.
Oh, I feel so hungry. May we also taste some freshly baked bread? It smells so good.
I'm sorry, you didn't have time to help me sow the grain, water it, weed it, reap it, grind it or make the bread. It's only fair that you don't get any share.
Henny's right. We should have helped her. I understand now that the one who doesn't work doesn't eat. It's true. You need to put efforts to catch a fish in the pond.
I'm glad you agree. This time, let's work together, bake bread and share it, for we still have some flour left. Remember what we put first?
I know. First, we need to put flour. This is the basis of every dough. And now we pour some milk. Brrr, meow. It's going to be tasty.
Correct. What do we do next?
Let's add some yeast to make the bread rise.
The dough is ready. Let's choose a shape for our bread.
Now it's time to put it into the stove. Quick, let's put it into the stove.
Our bread loaf is ready. Time to take it out.
Ah, what a beautiful loaf of bread. It must be very tasty because we baked it together.
It seemed hard at first, but look, we baked the bread so quickly.
Let's share this lovely bread.
On a lovely summer morning, a duck sat on her eggs, looking longingly at the river.
Sitting on the eggs all day is a tiresome job.
The duck thought. She wished she could swim in the glorious river. She chatted with the bullfrogs. She watched a stork pass by. The mother duck wished she could go for a walk like the stork, but she had to mind her eggs. She decided not to move until the eggs hatched. Crack!
Ah, my first baby.
The duck quacked in delight. Out came a tiny duckling with soft feathers and tiny eyes. Peep, peep! The duckling walked all around her mother. The duck watched her duckling in delight. Crack, crack!
Ah, more babies.
Cried the duck, as one after the other the eggs broke. The ducklings ambled around everywhere. An old duck came by.
"What pretty little ducklings you have,"
She said. The mother duck nodded proudly.
They are handsome, aren't they? They take after their father.
"What about that one? It hasn't hatched yet."
Asked the old duck.
"Let me take a look. It's a big egg."
The old duck pecked and tossed the egg. but nothing happened.
You know what? This looks like a turkey's egg. Throw it away before it's too late,
said the old duck.
I had one in my nest once. I tried and tried to make the bird swim with my others, but it wouldn't come with us. After all the trouble I took hatching it, the ungrateful bird waddled away. I never saw it again.
The mother duck thought about it.
Oh, well, I've sat on it for a long time. Let me see if it hatches by tomorrow.
Do as you wish. Nobody listens to good advice these days,
said the old duck. She went away quacking crossly. Soon after the old duck left, the big egg hatched. Out came a large and ugly duckling. The mother duck was astonished.
It doesn't look like the other ducklings. Maybe the old duck was right. It must be a turkey, but I'm going to make it swim, whether it likes it or not.
Once upon a time, there lived a mother duck who has been sitting patiently on her clutch of eggs. As you can imagine, sitting on the eggs for a long time was tiresome.
It is such a tough task sitting on the eggs for a whole month. Fortunately, my friend Stork sometimes visits me often and shares interesting stories. He also knows the Egyptian language quite well.
Exactly. Did you know that hieroglyphs are used in the Egyptian language? A hieroglyph is like a picture that can mean a word.
Wow, that is fascinating.
Shall we play a game? The rules are quite simple. All you need to do is find the matching hieroglyphs for words. Find the hieroglyphs and I will tell you. Sun. Sky. Night. Good job. Now you know 4 Egyptian hieroglyphs.
That was fun indeed. I was feeling lonely and bored here until you came along. You are a good friend, Stork.
I see that the ducklings don't want to come out of their eggs, right?
Yes, but I think they'll be hatching very soon. All we need to do is put some straw to help warm them up. You did a good job, but we need more straw. Nice. We're doing quite well. Yay! They've finally hatched. Oops. I think one of the ducklings can't push itself out of the egg. We need to help. Look, there are cracks all over it. Just a little more. Yes, we did it. Thank you very much.
Oh, what cute and lovely ducklings you've got. Except that one with a big head. Somehow, he doesn't look like the others.
He was in the egg for quite some time. He'll be okay.